Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Hey,
Warning.
y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, this is Bass the Music, where we take the music, break it down, turn around a different take on the music. We gon' clown, bound, and act the fool, something stupid. So happy, Charlie Trouble, this how we do it.
Yeah. America,
What up, man?
what's good? Welcome to Face the Music, the show where we take your favorite song lyrics, break them shits down, throw them back in your face, and make you face the music. I am your host, Willie Soso, and I got my partner in crime with me this evening.
What's up? This is your girl, Miss Happy. You know, the chocolate dip with the red lips. You just be hating on me all the time.
There's the buzzer
And
right
my
on
stuff
time.
My phone is on wrong. There we go. Look,
Brother
we get it
Mark,
together.
What's the word, man? What's
what
the word? What's
you
the
tell
word?
me, Doc, what you know good.
Oh, man, same old shit, different toilet, just staying busy. You know what it is.
All right, busy.
Yeah, just trying to stay out the heat, man. It is a scorcher out there, man.
You
for the
are
second
correct.
time this week.
Yeah.
A real scorcher. Like maybe second or third time, actually, this week. We had some real heat. First day of summer is today, so, excited about that. Just hope it
Facts
cools
on
down a
facts.
little bit.
And with that being said, I just want to say happy birthday to my baby girl.
Aww.
Love you, mama.
Happy birthday.
Doing her thing.
She doing her thing.
Yeah, man. She done
What she do?
got a new car for her birthday, and
Say what?
yeah, I ain't seen her all week. She just so kind of MIA.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens.
No,
She just turned a hot, what?
this is my baby's so spoiled. This is her second vehicle.
Oh my gosh. Well,
But
hey, it is what it is. You know?
love her though. That's she's a
Being
good
young,
girl.
wild, and free.
She a good girl too, man. I can't be mad at it.
Don't be mad at her.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho,
anything new and or exciting to report in the world? I've been sort of kind of off the grid, so I ain't really been paying attention to social media, current events. Anybody that broke up, divorced, anything like that?
That's shit that I definitely don't care about.
I don't either.
Now
But
that shit. But yeah, we had that. I don't know if you've seen that. You said you haven't been paying attention to social media, but there's a crazy ass man who pulled a gun on a brother and who was holding his daughter at the gas station on Father's Day.
wow,
Pulled the trigger and the gun jammed, and it was caught on video.
hallelujah.
wow.
Yeah,
Thank
y'all
God.
didn't see
Jam.
that. Y'all didn't see that video, huh?
I've
didn't.
been on the road.
Okay,
I've literally been on the
not
road.
the video, but yeah, because we
I
talked about that in
haven't.
the last couple of shows. But that was one of the crazy situations that happened over the weekend.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad
Over the
shit
week,
jammed,
over the
man.
week rather, because it happened on Father's
On
Day.
Father's Day, on Sunday. Yeah, I was on the road the whole day Sunday. So I got to my brother's house. I drove from New York, got to my brother's house in Ohio, and crashed out. We ate, crashed out, woke up, got back on the road. So I haven't. I've been done. This is
Ain't
my
seen
first
nothing.
time the world has seen me since I got back to the D. So hey,
I tell you, from the files of I don't give a shit, but I did find it interesting. First and foremost, shout out and congratulations to the Golden State Warriors winning their fourth NBA championship in 8 years. Steph did that damn thing, man. The motherfucker has changed the game of basketball forever. He is now one of the greatest of all time. Got to put him in that conversation. But that's not the shit that I don't give a fuck about.
oh okay.
After he wins, right? Two things stood out to me. Now, for anybody paying attention, his mom and dad, after however many years of marriage, divorced, separated, split, whatever. So the whole time that they're celebrating, because when that shit happens, they always gonna show the picture of the moms, the dads, the wives, all of that. And I'm just sort of kind of trying to figure out how they gonna do that with these two, like, recently being separated. Are they separated, divorced? Which is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't care. But I thought that was sort of interesting. And then I also heard one of my last check-ins with social media was everybody was sort of kind of trying to throw shade on him and his wife and how they celebrated. Yeah, again.
Why are people obsessed with this couple?
I don't know.
They're upset. It seems like they're obsessed and always obsessed and upset about Steph Curry and his wife. I don't even remember her name, but Aisha. Yeah.
I'm always gonna remember her fine ass name. But I guess the general answer to that would be niggas just ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, get some life.
That's sound like a fair
your
answer.
business.
Just ain't got shit. You ain't got shit better to do than try to throw shade at somebody else's relationship.
All right.
And well, I guess it is what it is. Sort of kind of feeds into what we're gonna be talking about today, though.
What are we gonna be talking about today, though?
Relationship representatives.
Okay, wait a minute. So, as I'm in a relationship and I got an agent, what do you mean?
Here's what I mean. I mean, when you first start dating somebody and you first get into a relationship, everybody puts their best foot forward.
Oh, the face.
Yeah, the face. Everybody, got to put on the face so that they can be appealing, liked by, loved by, whatever, the person that they're dating.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And, you know what? America, let me apologize to y'all real quick before I get into this. Just real quick. I do realize that we've been pubbing all week, social media, that we were going to have a guest. For unforeseen reasons, our guest wasn't able to make it. We will revisit that at a later date. Now, back to the regularly scheduled program. Mm-hmm. Relationship representatives. Everybody, I've come to the conclusion that everybody
have a rep.
Has a rep when it starts.
When it first start off.
Yeah.
So, because, you don't want to put all your ugly up front. You gotta.
Yeah, you're running it off.
Right, you run somebody off. You know what I'm saying? If you usually only take baths or showers 3 times out the week, when you first start dating somebody, you gonna pump it up to 5 times
every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Just so that they know that you could be clean.
Right.
If you want to.
You just can't walk around with the stinky booty. First time you go out with somebody.
All right, that is a really fucked up example, but I completely get what she means. Nobody wants to date the stank ass at all.
Sound like you about to throw up there, buddy.
Right.
I'm just sort of kind of. I know I thought of the topic. But I'm sort of kind of perplexed by it because, on the one hand, I know that it's something that happens, but I just can't seem to wrap my mind around why.
Why the representative?
Yeah.
Okay. When you go to try to get a job, everybody I know got entrepreneurs in the room, i.e. me. But we all have worked. And when you are on the job, before you get the job, you have a thing called an interview.
Truth.
Man, before you even get to the interview, you got a thing called an application or a resume that you got to submit, right?
Facts.
Now, you going to put on your resume or your application, man, I be late all the time. I got a problem with time. I don't really, messing around with me.
I get where you going with this.
Right. So, yeah, you got to put your fronts up.
But this ain't a job, though.
It's I got work to do.
Oh, okay. Well, since you're saying, I guess now would be a good time for us to introduce the Face the Music song.
I don't really like the look Mark gave me.
The week. And that song is A Stranger in My House by Tamia. Well, her fine ass. She also, too, married to a former basketball player. Sense on the theme here. Nonetheless,
nothing wrong with basketball players.
Nothing wrong
They're
with
tall.
fine ass wives. But the song is crazy because, well, one, in the song, she's already in this said relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's already there. But she sees the change.
Or the switch up.
Yeah, where this person isn't, like they used to be. They're not acting the way that they used to be when they first met.
Right. But let me tell you now, the switch up, most of the time we talk about the representative, and the switch up happened within the first 3 to 6 months, right?
Okay?
Sometimes the switch up, it may not happen that quickly because of other things, other reasons, other
Like,
people intervening in the relationship.
oh, somebody get the fucking around.
Yep, that. Definitely.
Okay?
So, of course, you're dealing with somebody new because they're dealing, what I'm saying, they dabbing and dipping and dabbing outside of the relationship.
All right.
So I just wanted to throw that out there. So sometimes the representative shows up. It's not really even a representative. You dealing with somebody
Yeah,
new.
no, that is a new person.
That's a whole new person now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but we'll keep it to the representative. America, guy goes out, meets a young lady he's attracted to, and he's cards, flowers, candy, he's opening doors, pulling out chairs, all of that shit, right? She's wooed by it, she's amazed by it. Oh, he's so nice, he's such a gentleman. To the point where she starts to fall for him, and then the real nigga comes out. And the real nigga is not
don't care.
about pulling out chairs, cars, candy,
don't care.
none of that. And he's not this kind gentleman.
At all.
In a lot of cases, the lady done already gave up the ass, and she's emotionally attached, and he don't give a shit. This is what we mean by the representative. And it happens far too often. Now, I'm going to ask this question, and then I'm going to read the lyrics to the song. Who puts on the better representative when you first start dating, men or women?
I don't know. I'm gonna say men only because I date men.
Women are gonna say men, and men
I'm
are
gonna
gonna
say
say
women. I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of a weird question for me to answer.
Well, no, because although you only date men, you are a woman. Do
I'm
you
a
put
woman,
on
but
do you put on a representative?
See, and that's what I'm saying. To ask the person that is to basically have them admit that they fake it, and nobody, a low percentage of people are gonna do that.
Yeah, but we here at Face the Music, we gonna keep it a buck today, right? So let's keep it a buck.
So I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, I would put on a full-fledged, like, make sure you be on your best behavior. You hear of women like holding in farts. Until their stomach hurt, you know what I'm saying?
I'll just have a salad.
Right.
Hungry as fuck. But
Right. Let me sip on this water, and I want to eat in front of him. I don't want to do this. And it's this fake facade that you put on. So was I that extreme? No, because I always ate. Anybody know? That's wonderful. I'm going to eat.
So you're gonna do that.
I'm going to eat. But yeah, like I did put on a certain facade. Because you want to be on your best behavior. Because, I'm on the interview. So I'm going to sit up straight and I'm going to, yes. And, I love children and this, that, and all of that.
Right.
And now, I was like, I'm a lot more myself compared to the representative. But I'm still on my best behavior.
Best version of yourself.
I'm not on the
Put
best.
your best foot forward.
I put my best foot forward, but you're going to get more of who I am. Because at this point, yeah.
I dig it.
I can agree with that because like when you're younger, or maybe some people when they're not so young, you're more focused on like impressing the person that you like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go out, you want to go to school, right? And you want to make sure that you got candy for the girl. You want to, wear your freshest outfit. I mean, make sure all of that type of stuff is like going out of your way to impress people.
Right.
Like whether it be something small, whether it be like dressing or personality wise, where you're adjusting yourself into being something that you're not for that. Like that's shit that
Adjusting
happened
yourself,
more
yeah.
so when you're younger. I can admit to doing that like when you was young, but now it's like no, if it's gonna be the person, I don't want you to like that person that I am because
Right.
I think I am who you want type shit. I mean,
And that's
I want you
very
to like
important.
me for who I am.
Right.
I mean, and at the bare, I ain't gonna say the bare minimum, but just at at face value,
Exactly.
right? Without adding any kind of
Adjectives
steroids
and
and adding
everything.
any kind of spices, because I can add the spices in the steroids, but I gotta make sure that you like the meat by itself.
Right.
No pun intended.
Right.
There was
And-
pun wholly intended, I'm sure.
But you know what?
it
You're
was.
absolutely right, and that is so important to me right now is having somebody who don't want to change me. I've dated a lot of guys who wanted to switch Miss Happy up, and I'm like, but this me. This was me when you met me. Now all of a sudden, well, I don't want you to say that like that. I don't want you to dress like that. I don't want you to do this like that. Have you thought about doing this? I'm like, you trying to change my whole who I am. That's me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've made that mistake before. I'll never make it again, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's delve into the lyrics a little bit, and they're sort of intense, but I think it still sort of kind of applies to what we're talking about.
Here you go with the old man glass.
Yeah, we I got a teenage daughter. I'm gonna act like it. Here are the lyrics. Stranger in My House by Tamia. I don't understand. You look just like the man in the picture by our bed. The suspense is pounding and clouding up my head. Check your clothes. You wear the same size shoe. You sleep in his spot. You're driving his car. But I don't know
I don't know
who
the
you
hell
are.
you are.
There's a stranger in my house. Took a while to figure out. There's no way you could be who you say you are. You've got to be someone else, because he wouldn't touch me like that. He wouldn't treat me like you do. He would adore me. He wouldn't ignore me, so I'm convinced that there's a stranger in my house.
Yeah, that whole little flip mode. And you looking at the person like, what the hell is this?
And that's the aftermath of when the representative goes bye-bye.
Right.
Now you're dealt or left to deal with the real person that you
have.
are
That
involved with.
You done purchased, you done invested
Right,
in. And you're seeing the side effects.
Right.
Like this Negro is not, when I first met him, he would cook every day, baby. You ain't got to worry about cooking. You've been at work all day. Let me make sure you got. Now, it's a whole problem.
Truth. Now, a couple things, man. At some point, you start out with the representative, so forth and so on. And you got two people. Man, he got his representative on. Woman, she got her representative on, right? Mm-hmm. And then you can only keep that up for so long.
Yeah, if you're just truly not being who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're who you are, but you're who you are times, you know what I'm saying, 2.
But it's going to start to show
It's going to start doing the
at some point in time.
Yeah.
And here's why, like, legitimately, nowadays, I sit on a date and I have a conversation with the person that I'm sitting across from about the representative. Like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's
could tell
start
somebody
off.
not to do that, but
But here's why. Because when you have two people and they're both faking a funk like that, at some point in time, it starts to show. And maybe that's going to force, when I start to notice about you, that's going to force me to pull back. Or you start to notice about me, that's going to force you to pull back.
And that's true.
And now we both, for the sake of being nice, because we're both still trying to do this representative shit, we're both just sort of, and in the back of our mind, we're both like, I can't stand this motherfucker. I don't like this motherfucker. This ain't the real, I don't like them.
So this is my question, and I don't know if that's going to segue to anything else that you have that you want to ask about this situation. But when do we get to a point where we just keep it real and say, you know what, this not working out? As I made a comment on a post earlier, and I said people tend to stay in relationships way too long.
True.
they stay in relationships way too long.
True.
And we don't want to admit that, hey, I'm pulling away.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other one would just check out of the relationship all the way together. And what that ends up doing, you end up causing more trauma within a relationship to both parties at the end of the day.
That's sort of kind of deliberately hurting somebody.
Even yourself, because you putting yourself in a situation that's not conducive. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. So let me ask this question then. Do we stay because, well, we want to be seen in a certain kind of light? We don't want to be seen as the bad guy? Or do we stay because we're legitimately trying to put our best foot forward? And that's sort of kind of what people look at the representative as being. I'm giving...
Not so much as putting your best foot forward, but putting your best effort forward in a relationship. You know what I mean? Because I've been in situations where it's just like, you know, I don't want to, I want to treat them like I want to be treated, right? I don't want somebody to give up on me
Right.
Easy at the first sign of some bullshit or whatnot. You know what I mean? So I want to give someone, you know, I guess as much courtesy as I would want. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is. I'm putting forth effort. I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give up if I'm in a relationship with you, right? I'm gonna put forth effort to try to keep it. You know what I mean? And make you feel like it's something that I want. I ain't gonna say make you feel like me because if I have it, it's something that I want. So I want to keep it.
Right.
So I'm not gonna give you the impression that it's something that I don't want by, you know, doing the opposite of that. So
the only thing is, like, once you mentally check out of a relationship,
yeah, it's about a wrap.
It's a wrap. So you can verbally say, "Well, I'm here, ain't I?" You know, you've heard people say that, but you're here, but you're not.
Yeah, but that is the reason why I'm like right off the bat, like, hey, listen. And I know, you know, it's easier said than done, but if you set a precedent right at the beginning, like, look, we can let our bellies hang out. You know what I'm saying? You can show me the bowl.
You okay with the fupa?
And I'm gonna show you this little trick that I do on my elbow and blah blah blah. Because at that particular point in time, you really get to say, okay,
this is me.
I fucks with who you are, or I don't fucks with who you are.
Right.
And we could save each other a whole
lot of time.
Whole lot of heartache.
Yeah, so my whole thing is, like, when do you come out of your representative? So the very first date, just like on I'm gonna get you sucking. You know,
girl took off everything.
On the very first date, you don't want to be her. Just
right.
For one, you ain't gonna show up to the date looking like that. I appreciate her effort and make sure she didn't look like how she really looked when she was out. Yeah. Right?
Facts.
But you got to reveal who you are. So when do you just gradually take off the wig? Do you gradually pop off a leg, like a limb? I'm
gonna go out on a limb and say,
literally,
look, I see what you did there. Good job.
Literally.
Good job. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying let's start this process day one.
So you want, and the only reason why it's an extreme example, but it's still because a lot of people have extremes that people aren't ready to just get hit in the face with.
Truth.
You get what I'm saying?
Truth.
So just even using her as an example, if she would have hopped in there, bald headed.
Again,
1-2
extreme,
right? But that's who she
but
is.
Yeah, and you know what? See, so using said example, if she hop her bald headed tittyless ass in there, guess what? I'm out. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Sorry, I mean, you know, you're nice and all, but I need at least 2 legs from you. You know, so.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said that.
Just saying. But in a less extreme manner, you sit down across from somebody and you're having your salad or your water or your whatever, and it's like, look, man, keep it a buck. You know you're fucking hungry. You've been eyeing the left side of the menu. Go ahead, order.
Eat
Go ahead and order.
Because I'm going to eat.
And
Look, you
let's-
take me out on a date.
And let's talk. And a lot of it winds up being in how you say something. You can be you and not have to sugarcoat it, but if you say it a certain kind of way. You say, well, you know, I have
10 kids.
this.
5 baby mamas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
I got 10 kids and 5 baby daddies.
whatever the case may be.
What's popping and locking?
And you have these conversations, and because that's what the date is for. You're supposed to be getting to know this person. Now,
Now, do you tell somebody that on the first date?
that I
Is
have
that
a kid?
is that a first date? No, but I mean, yeah, that you have a kid
Sure.
or kids.
They probably, I mean, with me, they probably know I had a kid before the first date. They probably know that the first time that I meet them is because it's something that I'm generally talking about.
So you're right. So it's a process, and I know we spoke on this before. And just to put it out there again, all you microwave people who just want to hit somebody up on Instagram, Facebook,
In the DMs.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At the gas station, hey girl, give me your number. I give you my number. Okay, call me. And y'all go out that night, the next night. Y'all haven't had a conversation about anything that y'all like, what y'all do, what
don't
your
know nothing but
you
her
know
name.
nothing. Y'all getting drunk, high. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the evening. But now, y'all end up screwing. You either get pregnant, maybe even if you don't get pregnant, somebody get attached, and you don't even know what the heck you're attached to.
Truth. And you're right. And unfortunately, the representative really fucks up at that point because, well, what they were going for was literally what they got. But now they find themselves
In a predicament.
tied to each other. Because the dude that A girl A at the gas station, this nigga is not looking for a relationship.
He's not looking for a relationship.
And-
But I've seen those
Oh, it happens.
same dudes be so stuck on Lucy, and you be looking like, what the, why?
It happens.
But I love her.
You know, you don't even know her, bro. You know, it happens.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself stuck in complete representative mode because, well, you're stuck.
You're stuck. You realize she crazy,
And
but you
let the toxic relationship begin.
let the toxicity begin
Correct.
in the D
Yeah, oh,
at
well.
the gas station. Car on fire.
Yep.
Shots fired.
Nah.
Oh, sorry.
Now, check this out. Yeah, no, you're not kidding because this shit is real.
Yeah.
But let's take it on the other hand. On the other hand, hey girl, hey, yo, I think you fly. I mean, I wouldn't advise just saying it this bluntly, but I really just want to fuck.
Please don't say that.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't advise it. You're probably not gonna get the ass that way, or you might.
You might.
Whatever the case may be, instead of putting this representative on like you really interested in this person,
You got those guys out
you
there.
say what it is that you're here for. Mm-hmm. You might get what you're looking for. You might not. But that brings me to my next question. Do we put the representative on because we're fearful of the rejection that we might get? You know what it is that if you come out flat out and say, hey, I'm only interested in you for this evening, more than 50% of the time, you're going to get turned down.
Well,
And
I mean,
in
I
order
don't
to
know.
avoid getting turned down,
no,
you're not going
I'd be like, I've been down for the one night stand a time or two.
no, this is
well, well,
this is not
talk
what,
about it.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I know people, male and female,
Mm-hmm.
where that wouldn't be a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be like when I
Okay.
seen you, that's all I wanted to do with you. But you came across as if you want to do something. So now I kind of switch my game up just for you to be playing games.
Dig. Nah, and I'm sure there are some people out there. In fact, I know a couple.
You know,
I've
you know
come-
them too, Mark.
I've come
Know
across
who?
a few.
The all writer one nighters.
The all-righter one-nighters. All righty.
Yeah, dude, I actually had that situation happen to me, and met her at the gas station. No
BP, huh?
mobile, but
Ouch. My bad.
she said ouch like the shit hurt. But no, she wrote, hey, how you doing? You know, we exchanged numbers. Mm-hmm. I call her, and right off the dribble, she cut in. She like, look, let me tell you something. Here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to take me out to dinner. We go and kick it somewhere. Find me a hotel and fuck me. Huh? That's what she said. So yeah, no representatives, no filters, no nothing. So yeah, they do exist. But for my point, more times than not, if you come across like, hey girl A, this all I want, or hey boy A, this all I want, more times than not, it'll be like, yeah.
No. I think it depends on the...
If we start at 50-50, do you think it's gonna be that percentage is gonna go up or down? That they're gonna reject you?
Let me tell you the reason why. If you're a hood ninja at work, around different type of women, that may not come over well. But if you a hood ninja in your hood at the gas station, talking to some hood rats,
say it go over just fine.
It might go over a little better.
50-50? Is it going up? Is it going down?
It's more than likely 50-50.
What she's saying is the fish that you catch depending on the pond that
no
you're
doubt,
fishing.
No doubt. I get it. And overall, I'm just thinking that more times than not, fuck it, we'll call it 60-40 if we just had to put a percentage on. More times than not, you are going to get rejected if you come out with that agenda. Flat out, no filter.
I don't think in 2022, this generation, I disagree.
No?
I disagree.
Okay. All right.
We're in the hot box generation.
Hey, you might, shit, man.
Hot
box.
I might be wrong. I could be wrong.
If the youngins was here, they might be able to object or attest.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yeah, I think with this new generation in 2022, I'm not talking about our generation. Our generation, no.
And that's sort of kind of what I'm basing it on.
Right. But right now, no, it's going down. It goes down in the den.
All right, so cool then. So if that is the case, why in hell's name is everybody putting on a representative then? Why? If there's no longer any need for it and everybody is just free, why is there any need
because everybody
to do that?
Everybody is not from this generation. Everybody is not that free. She's speaking on how it is now. A lot of people that are alive now aren't from the times of right now.
Okay, that's fair.
So, yeah, everybody ain't that free. We just see what's going on. That don't mean everybody like, hey, how about classic example? We bring it over to fashion. Why don't you wear skinny jeans?
Yeah,
so.
No, no.
There you go.
No, sir.
There you go.
No, sir. I had enough of that shit in the 80s as a kid. Fuck that. I never wear tight ass pants ever.
Why don't you wear hoochie daddy shorts, man? Like they wore back when you was a kid.
Yeah,
you know
no, sir.
You look like you would wear some hoochie daddy.
He probably had some.
You look like
Listen, when he was 8, I guarantee you he had hoochie
daddy.
I did not have any choice in this.
Exactly.
And I'm still ashamed of it. So no.
Let's see some of your baby pictures. So some of your childhood pictures.
No. Unlike the rest of you motherfuckers, I do not put my shit on the... No.
Not only did he have the hoochie daddy, the hoochie kid pants.
The only way you get to see them pictures is if you go to my mama's house.
Socks with
the Converse.
The 3 stripes.
The LBSs?
Yeah.
The little boy socks?
Yeah.
Surely.
I did. You had them.
I did. But everybody had them. And we're not going to act like we did.
Yeah, even though he don't have hair now, he had an afro.
I might bring him back.
I did.
He had an afro.
You gonna do what?
I might bring him back.
What?
The little boy socks.
No.
No?
No.
No. All
Boom,
right.
boom, boom.
Do those go? Right. Go ahead, do that to yourself. I was about to say, do those come with the hoochie daddy shorts?
I did. They better not.
Boy socks with the hoochie daddy shorts.
I'm gonna do a parody video. I'm just gonna bust out like it's from the 80s and shit. I'm gonna have an afro with the I'm gonna do it.
And make sure you have on dress shoes.
A silk wife beater.
Make sure you have on dress shoes.
Yeah, dress shoes with the hoochie daddy shorts with the little boy socks, and I'm just gonna have on a silk button up.
And they gotta be buttoned down. It can't even be buttoned up. They gotta be open.
They gotta be open.
Right.
I'm gonna put some taco meat on my chest. Too.
That is one hell of a representative right there. That is a generational representative right there. And you make sure you let me know when you finna put that motherfucker on. I'm a dip off of social media that day.
Let me read some of these comments. Y'all crazy. So we got Ballroom Dre.
What up, Ballroom Dre?
Saying rejection is a bad thing. So he's piggybacking on what you were saying.
Yeah.
And he said, so I wouldn't put myself in that position. He also says, I think it's also the age of the women and men that you're approaching. Same thing like what Mark was saying.
Yeah.
And then younger people, you may can just jump in bed, but old people they not having it. So yeah,
I did. That's a valid point by Mark. That it may be a generational thing. So yeah,
it definitely is.
I
mean, it's not that the older people don't get down too.
Oh sure.
Because I think the more older people, it seem like, I don't know because I haven't done the study, but just in conversation. Seem like more older people, they may not be serial dating, but they swinging.
Back in the day, it was like, thinking of a crackhead, right? You got functional crackheads, you got the motherfuckers that's just strung out, right? Back in the day, they was functional freaks. Nowadays, it's just we freak heads and shit. These young motherfuckers is sex heads and shit.
But they popping these pills, right?
That's part of the acceleration. Part of the
sure.
Right. So it goes more towards the point.
Right.
Sure.
So just like I was saying, like the older generation that I see that's on a kind of freaky tip, it's not that serial dating. They're dating, but they're like swingers. You know, they part of this whole little other type of
there's
lifestyle.
alternate cultures going on. Sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sure. And you know what? Y'all sort of kind of like swam me. Maybe if there are more people that would be down with it, but that just sort of kind of bolsters my question. If that is the case, why the representative? Why then? If everybody,
you still got to get past that first date if you're going on a date, and then you still
some people get right. Some people get into It's a thin line you walk when you are putting your best foot forward, putting your best effort in, and then you get lost in that, like kind of like Tupac did in Juice, right? Yeah. And now you become that, and that's not really you, and you don't know how to operate in that space. And then when it all comes entangled,
not that word again.
There it is again.
All right.
But
no, I didn't say entangled. I said untangled.
Untangled. Okay.
When the role that you're trying to play, the mummy that you've wrapped yourself in,
right, and you can't get untangled.
And then when it all unravels, I'll say that.
Gotcha.
And you're like, because you don't know how to operate in that space, trying to play that role.
Right.
Now here's I'm gonna go the opposite way with it then. Is it possible that some people prefer the representative? I mean,
a lot of people prefer the representative.
We all know what the game is. We all know that.
Yeah, I mean, if people didn't prefer the representative, then prostitution wouldn't be a thing, right?
Okay.
I mean, let's go to the front. Let's go all the way there. Let's go all the way there.
Sure.
I mean, because the thing about it is, that's at the end of the day, that's, I'm who I am to get what I want out of you, and I have what I have, and like I'm playing this role. This is like, I'm just paying you money, and you're this mistress in the night, type, like whatever.
That sounds like some good role playing.
Thank you.
So, that's the thing about that.
Yeah. I get it, man. If it works for people preferring the representative, then it could be like, do y'all remember? You ever seen the movie A Beautiful Mind? Mm-hmm. Remember the scene they were in the bar, and dude, now mind you, dude is a genius, but he's just way too analytical about everything. And he just walks up to homegirl like, "Hello, what would it take for me to have sex with you tonight?" Just like, didn't even ask her name. You know what happens to him?
Five drinks and
it only took one drink. She poured hers on him. That's how that went. Yeah.
Yeah. See, in 2022, you would actually got that question answered.
Say you got an answer.
He would have got an answer.
40 ball and a blunt. No, that wasn't right. That wasn't right at all. I'm sorry, y'all. That wasn't right. That wasn't
Another
right.
kilo.
Might have been
in the
true,
morning.
but that ain't
Right,
right.
man. I mean, it's true somewhere though. That's the thing. It's true somewhere.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, even if a guy came up and asked me that, I would answer the question.
Okay. So, like, legit. All right. Nigga walks up to you in the club, in the bar, wherever. And, hey, boo, so, what's it going to take for me to hit that tonight? Your answer is going to be what?
I look him up and down like, we just not gonna do it.
You're just going to say it's not happening.
Just not happening. But
All
thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
But would there ever be an exception to that rule, and for what reason? Because here's the thing: you said out of your mouth that it could possibly happen. That you you rebutted him when he said that it wouldn't happen. But now you're a woman saying that with me it wouldn't happen. So what would be the exception to the rule if you know that there's a possibility of it happening?
Well, most of us women, we know when we see a man whether that's somebody that we're gonna sleep with, whether it's that night. So
to elaborate on his question, is there a possibility that somebody could walk up to you and then you actually, I guess go with what they're asking?
If that's what I want, because if I seen them and saw that I wanted them, you know what I'm saying? Then and he approached me, I'm like, cool, I ain't got to drug him or nothing.
The views and opinions that you hear on the 7 Mile Radio Show.
Like, hey, that was easy.
Did we just become best friends?
Damn.
Bruh. Oh, nigga. Why?
I don't know.
Look, so no, okay. So the dude, this is a dude that you in your mind, you saw him walk in.
I walked through there. I either saw him
he,
walking in or when I walked in,
and then,
I synced him.
And then he walks over to you and like, so what I gotta do to get with you?
Then I'm gonna tell him everything he has since that's the thing. I'm gonna tell him, and it depends on what mood I'm in, what it is that he might have to do. Period.
Here, take this pill. I don't know, man.
I'm sorry.
As I'm sitting here now, and we're actually going through this conversation, I'm just sort of kind of bugged out because I really didn't think in my mind. I really did not think that keeping it a buck is something that people would be okay doing nowadays because historically speaking, man, this whole representative concept, it has been just like the norm. Like it's just, you just accept it when it happens.
So you do have what's so great about this time that we live in right now. You do have the people who are willing to just be whoever the heck they are. And I appreciate those folks, whether I like it or not. Just like I listen, majority of the stuff I listen to was gospel, R&B, you know what I'm saying, jazz, all of that. But my guilty pleasure, I love Cardi B. Why? Sister Pierce, why do you like Cardi B? I just like Cardi B because Cardi B is just freaking Cardi B. I respect Cardi B for being who the hell she is.
Cardi B is the Puerto Rican you.
Well,
I do got that walk.
Well,
that's not what
I
was.
I know. I had to throw it out there. Shut up. Don't be making that face.
No, but like I just see like y'all got kind of like similar personality.
Just goofy and
yeah,
silly.
Yep.
Yeah,
she is a goof.
She's a goof. She's definitely a goof.
Oh, you pointed to me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was talking about Cardi B.
Right.
Well,
either way.
See, that's how it works.
Same shit.
Same person.
That proves my point. That proves my point.
Fair enough, man. Well, y'all have y'all sort of kind of like swayed me, man, because I came here today.
You had your mind made up.
Yeah, I did. I had my entire mind made up. That and I had my mind made up mostly of the fact that I think people enjoy the representative, and normally I actually say it, but I actually say it a little differently when I had a conversation. I don't say that people enjoy the representative. I say that people enjoy being lied to, because that's a little bit more broad.
I'm about to say if the representative didn't have relevancy, then prostitution wouldn't exist, like I said. But if it did, then I mean, on the flip side, marriage wouldn't exist.
Ooh.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get married to the doofus that you're married to now. If you really met the doofus that you are married to,
This
now.
is also, and you hear stories like that all the time. When I first met him, I didn't like him. I thought he was XYZ. When I first met her, she wasn't what I was thinking about. Blah blah blah. But then, and it's like,
But then
okay.
but that's not. But right, that's different from the representative. That's like when I met So-So, you know, just So-So being who he is. I'm like, I never date So-So. You know what I'm saying? And So-So said the same thing about me. But then after knowing each other for so long, after a while, we just kind of connect. This is not what's going on.
Oh, so
I don't
now
want
y'all
nobody.
dating So-So.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
no,
Oh, that's what
no.
that
No.
would just let
And
everybody know.
let me throw that out there. I just had to make it make sense.
That literally just went all the way into cyberspace.
She just threw
Yeah.
both of y'all under that bus.
No.
Yep. Thank you.
Look, that's why after that I'm saying, hold on, let me put that out there.
There it goes. Yep. I can just like in Friday. Who is that bitch? I could already see it happening.
Oh yeah.
I could already see it
Yeah.
happening.
We already had that issue with somebody else on the show.
Right. And I mean, luckily
Y'all
for me,
say that one
when
more
I-
time.
when I get that phone call, all I gotta do is go ask your husband. That's what I get to say.
Oh
So,
my God, So-So.
yeah,
We're back to that again.
we're.
You're a professional side dude.
I'm trying to get out of this shit.
He said, "I'm trying."
I'm trying to
Okay,
get out of this shit.
is there any way we can maybe get some phone calls if anybody want to call in? We haven't done that in a moment.
True. Shit, brother Mark, put some number out there.
Alrighty.
See what anybody else wants to say about their relationship representatives.
How many of y'all got the rep?
Because America, y'all know y'all got the representatives. Don't act like you don't.
I
'Cause
got a bunch of
everybody
representatives because I
got 'em.
got so many personalities.
All right, so
Well, damn.
okay.
No, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like,
Yep, you just put that out in the cyberspace too.
You just threw yourself under that bus.
Hit the bus again. So let me do this though. While we're waiting on calls, tell me what your representative looks like. Happy.
well, my representative.
Yeah,
looks
you
like
you out on a date. You putting your best foot forward.
my best foot forward.
What does your representative look like? What is your representative talking about? What is they doing?
Gosh, and it just really depends on who I'm out with. So if I'm out with a more professional type dude, and he's more like, I don't know, like laid back and kind of corny. I don't want to call him corny. Conservative is what I want.
Okay.
Conservative.
You did.
Yeah. So, you know, my conversation would be more on the serious side, like, yeah, you know, what do you think about, you know, something political or something, you know, anything that I think that he might be into. Because if I talk to him about music, oh no, I really don't listen to that. I'm at work all the time. I don't have time for this, that. You know, you getting that, then, you know, I kind of turn into a boring girl because I don't know what to talk to you about. So now this date is going downhill. So my representative at that point in time is just this boring girl, because I'm like, if I start being my goofy self, he gonna be like,
He really gonna do it.
he gonna be like, he might leave me with this with this chick. Like, this girl crazy. But if I'm with, like, you know what I'm saying, just a regular, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say regular, I said it, but if
You
I'm with
said it.
if I'm with somebody
Bus,
with
please.
You said it.
if I'm with somebody with more of a personality,
Oh, damn.
Bus,
You said it
please.
again.
outgoing personality.
Okay.
If I'm with somebody with a more outgoing personality, then I feel more safe in being myself. If that makes
Alright.
sense. A lot of times, if I put on a representative, it's because I'm not safe. I don't feel safe being myself.
And that's I once again that's where I'm stuck
That's
on.
what he said.
I think that's why people do it. Mark, what about you? What's your representative look like? I mean, give a scenario.
Like I said, you know, maybe when I was younger, when it was more so about me trying to impress the person that I like, but now I'm more so trying to impress the person with who I naturally am, as opposed to, you know, trying to be who I feel like you want me to be or who you
Right.
want.
See,
You know what I mean? Because that's gonna always unfold ugly. You know what I'm saying, for one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's like, that's my. So I don't know. I don't have much of a representative. Like, I may adapt to a person's personality and to where adapt. Like I said, adapt to their personality. Where if they're more intellectual, I have more intellectual conversation with them. You know what I mean? They're more silly and, goofballish, then I can be humorous with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So almost being
Sort of
a
kinda-
chameleon,
I
if you will.
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
So
That's what I meant by a different personality.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
I'm not being a representative, you know what I mean, because I honestly have levels to myself. So these are all real levels of me and shit. I can be hood, I can be professional, I can be goofy, silly, freaky, all of that shit. So these are all natural, elements of me. So it just depends on who I'm with what
they bring out of you.
Out of what,
Yeah,
I
and
have
that's it.
but I have a general representative. I do.
And is it the side nigga?
No.
Okay.
No.
Gosh.
No,
Is it the police?
no. Also no.
No, you didn't go there.
Also no. Also no. No.
He had to take a drink on that one.
Right.
Yeah,
That was
no.
funny. That was good, Mike.
No, for me, my representative is informational as hell. I'm always, like you say, you talking
So you
about
Mr.
politics.
Know-it-all.
Not necessarily Mr. Know-it-all.
You Mr. Know-it-all.
No. But see, here's the reason for it. It's not so much me being Mr. Know-it-all. I want to talk about shit so I can see what you know, what she knows. So
you're probing a person. You're examining.
Sort of, kind of.
So you're interrogating.
I don't see you
So
trying to
you
get to
are
that
the cop.
police shit.
It's the police.
See,
Come
Come on,
see
you
what
had
you
it
was-
right.
Roll
Give
the
yourself
bus.
an applause.
Roll the bus.
Roll the
Roll the bus. Roll the bus.
Now,
Mark
he's
just
up.
rolled over me.
Yeah,
roll the bus
over. Yeah.
Yep.
Roll the bus.
Kick
That
you
shit
right up
wasn't
under.
He
fair.
said that's what he said. My general motherfucking face is the police. I'm gonna interrogate your ass.
I'm not interrogating.
Then ask the
Look,
same
you gonna have-
question
you
a
gonna have
different
light
way.
swinging and everything.
Right.
It's not like I walk up in this
Ask the
motherfucker
question
like Bill
3
Duke
different
in Menace to
times.
Society. Now look here, you little bitch. It's not like I do that.
Look, he be on a date talking about something. She'll say something. He'll be like,
So
I
you
just said.
bought the beer at 11:30.
Now you know you never.
No,
That's
the
him.
fuck that.
That's
That
him on a
is
date.
not me.
That's
It
him.
is not.
So just know, you're gonna be interrogated. So unless you want to
Ladies,
play,
I do not interrogate.
You might wanna
people
role play.
You just said it.
I did not. You said it.
You said you question people to
I
death.
didn't. I did not say I questioned anybody.
you didn't use those words, but that's what we got.
See, exactly. Bus, please.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I did not say anything
So-
about interrogating anybody.
Okay, so Nubia Queen, how you doing, Queen? Miss you. What's your general rep, sir? And who are you talking about? Call in, Nubia.
I think she might have been talking about
Talking
him
about
as she
So-So?
was explaining it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can't put the call in line up there though. There it is.
Yeah.
1-372-30481 for the last couple of minutes that we got on here.
And then Ballroom Dre said, I've been someone else out on a date. It went okay, but it backfired when she hung out with me around my friends. And she said, who the hell is this?
That's how this shit go.
See, that's why it's like I would rather you hate me for who I am.
Right.
Than to love
Facts.
me for who
For
I'm
who I'm
not.
not.
Like
Facts.
I'm not gonna be fake for the sake of you loving me and then when
And that's so weird.
Ballroom Dre, tell us this. Which one did she like more? Did she like the fake you or the real you? That's the question.
Yeah, who did she like more, Dre? You?
Or
You, or fake you?
Right.
you or the you.
The you used.
The you use, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I just can't, and that's the only reason why I like you said, it's kind of like a chameleon. I know who I could be real around, and I like to be around somebody I can
Well,
be
I'm
real
always
with.
real. It's just
No,
about,
but what I'm saying when I say real around, I don't want to just be like one dimensional, if that makes sense. because
Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
many layers to me, like you were
Yeah,
saying.
and then that's again, I'll pick and choose who I show certain levels to for that
Exactly.
reason. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's why everybody can't know everything about you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Everything, whether it be
True.
personal wise or personality wise, because the more you show people, the more they feel like they can tell you, and then people try to use you for what they feel
True.
like you have and don't have.
So
we
that-
got a caller. Who is this caller, and where you calling from?
This is Queen Nubia. What's
Queen
poppin'?
Nubia.
What's up?
Hey, baby. What's happening?
What is going on? What up, though, folks? What's
Ain't
going
nothing
on?
to it, mama. What's on your mind, B?
Listen, I literally just tapped in, so I missed a big chunk of what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
But I kind of got the gist of it. We're talking about representatives
Right.
of ourselves when we're either dating, just meeting somebody, vibing.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
we're on?
That's right.
Okay, so I would say for me, I don't really have one. What you see is what you get. I'm not about to sugarcoat nothing.
For what?
Like, this for what? Like, why?
Right.
Why are we saying those things? So this is it.
I dig it.
I'm very outspoken. I'm not gonna bite my tongue for nothing.
You ain't.
If I'm interested, you're gonna know because I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
If I'm not interested, you're gonna know because I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. Fair enough.
But
But- Let me ask this, Queen. So, I mean, you say you don't have like no level, certain things that you're just sort of kind of like, I might not want to present myself this way just yet. Nothing at all.
not really. If I didn't listen, the reason why I say that is because okay, I guess you're not about to trip me up. Nope, that's not gonna happen.
He be in the police.
See,
He be in the
see,
police.
he being the police.
I wasn't.
It's
I
in
didn't
your blood.
I did nothing wrong.
It's coming out. So yes, but no, but like if I don't want to let some. Okay, I guess you could say it like this. If you're just meeting somebody and you don't really want to quite go, you don't want to give too much
Right.
Right.
up front, but you want to give enough.
Yeah.
You know what
true.
I'm saying? To let that person know, like, hey, there is some interest there. You just got to know how far to go with it.
Like, it's a difference. I want to say there's a difference between hiding stuff and just not telling someone everything.
Right.
I mean,
And I agree.
it sounds the same. It sounds
Yeah,
very,
it's different.
But it's a
shit
thin
like
line.
some stuff is need to know basis,
Correct.
right?
Right.
It's levels to the shit. Just like
Absolutely.
grade school. Like you are on the first grade level with me.
Right.
You are on the
Facts.
second, third, fourth, fifth grade, and it's new shit that you know. That you learn
Yep.
on these different levels, right? So it's not that I'm hiding. You just ain't ready for it all, right?
That's fair.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
listen,
And
you can't give it all away. I mean, some stuff you just gonna have to put in a little work to find
yeah.
out. I can't.
That's true.
That's
And
that is
And then
fair.
who wants
That
to
is
be
fair.
on a date, Queen Nubia, where you just throw everything on the table? Like whoa! I came here for a good time. Like you doing too much.
Yeah, you don't want to overwhelm someone,
Right.
right?
Right.
So-
Either way,
You
either way,
definitely
Right,
are.
so-
negatively or positively.
So
Right.
then I'm gonna
Definitely
sort of
right.
get back to my base premise. Then
Okay.
is the representative sort of kind of necessary? Then is it
Well, that's why I said like in my case where I don't feel like I have a representative. It's just levels to me, and it's levels to getting to know me. So it's not me putting
I
on a
wouldn't call it
facade.
a representative.
I'm not putting on a facade. You know what I
Alright.
mean? It's
Yeah.
just me adapting
Right,
to
right.
my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? It's adapting to the environment. And if you are the environment that I'm adapting to,
Mark, I'm gonna push this narrative until I convict you all. I'm putting cases on
Oh,
all.
you
see, I told y'all he was the police. I
right?
told
The
y'all.
police
He
coming.
couldn't see it couldn't come out. See how he tried to play
See,
the role. He played his
the
representative.
representative,
But
the
then
rep-
when he couldn't,
Like-
he couldn't play it no more.
I'm Lonzo. That's me. Yeah.
Yep.
King Kong.
But look though, like, right. But look though, like in my younger days, I've been guilty of giving too much too soon.
Too
Like
soon.
just
We all
Yeah.
have. We
over
all
and
have.
over
We all
and
have.
doing
We
it.
all have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've all done that. So it's like as I've gotten older, lived a little more in life, things of that nature. I learned to hold back on some stuff, not necessarily keep it as a secret per se, but just
Right.
learn to just like spoon feed people things.
You do.
And
And
I
it's
can
okay.
be, I
That's
can be
healthy.
a bit much for some people because I've been told I'm very aggressive. I've been told that I hate this word, nigga tendencies.
Oh, Lord.
Like,
Wow.
yeah, because I'm not your typical, one of those females. I can be girly, but if you're not taking the lead, I'm gonna lead.
You're an alpha man, alpha female. I'm sorry, an alpha female.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Dig
me.
that.
And
Queen.
then she said one thing earlier. She said that if I like you, I'm going to let you know. And that's something that 75% of women don't do. That's off the rip. Like,
Facts.
if they like you, they ain't going to let you know.
Facts.
They just feel like you supposed to be approached them. What you about to say, though? Something like that?
No,
We
I
all
was just.
grown here. It's like, what we hiding for? We playing. If I like you, I like you. Like, if you don't like me,
Facts
that's
on
cool, but
facts.
you don't know.
Facts on facts. Queen, thank you for calling in, baby.
Thank you.
And setting me straight.
You're welcome. Always.
Stay tuned, mama. We got more stuff coming for you. Holla back.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, man. I get it. Okay. So, if we're not going to call it a representative, what we're just going to say that it's levels
It's
to it.
levels to the shit.
This level.
All right.
But
Then.
wait, now, but see, I guess once you get to a certain level in life, it becomes, the representative goes away for some people, right? Because we can't just say, again, we always say we can't make blanket statements
Right.
and apply to the whole species of people, right?
Right,
So
right.
we can't just say that, okay, at this age, people just stop showing their rep because we know 50-year-old motherfuckers that still put their representative
Facts.
out there, right?
Sure.
And we know 20-year-old motherfuckers that don't have a representative,
No
right?
filters.
No filter at all, right? So
Right.
again, it's a case-sensitive, situation that applies to the individual.
Right.
I'm
You know
for
what I'm
that.
saying?
Right.
But there's levels, you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Now, but you do have people who have representatives. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
no doubt. I find it interesting that it's a thing.
It's sad when when they have representatives only to deceive people. Sometimes you have a representative just to impress.
That's why I said. That's why I said when I was younger, like that's the thing. It was more
Right.
so about impressing that person.
Yep.
Right. But see, that is understandable. But when you have a representative and very purposeful to deceive,
to hide, and
Okay.
there are
Now-
things that
No,
folks
yeah,
had a
there's a-
representative so
Yeah.
that they can hide shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Scammers, schemers, and shit.
Yeah.
Getting
Right.
over. You know what I mean?
Right,
People
right,
trying
right.
to stab you in
Sure.
the back.
right?
You know,
Those
trying to
are the
play a
people we
role.
don't like. We don't
Yeah.
respect you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're an
Yeah,
asshole.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
Okay.
I mean, and with that said, I'm pretty damn sure that that's what we've learned this week.
That's what we learned this week. Don't be a
Um,
scammer.
Don't be a
Be you.
scammer. Say the right thing and buy the right drinks, and you can take happy home. And
You know what?
I'm gonna interrogate your ass. This has been
Face the music.
Face the Music.
Crazy. Like seriously.